Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to another Wild Rift video. And today's video, this is not live gameplay by the way, but I just quickly want to mention that this is not ranked. This is actually a tournament that I was playing with my team. So this is actually better than ranked because this is 5 versus 5. So here you can see how teams play against each other. So let's immediately get into the video. Like as you can see, these enemies just invaded our jungler and killed him. And okay, let me tell you something. Sometimes we invade. Sometimes we don't. And I'll put another video in the description where we do like a 5-man invade. And let me explain to you when we invade. We invade if the enemy composition is weak. Our composition is weak in this game now, and the enemy actually capitalized on it by invading us, and they killed the Shyvana. So, you can actually invade. I never see invades in solo queue. So, I think this is something that people really need to experiment on. Like when you're playing against Amumu, for example. Amumu is an incredibly bad early game champion, so you can easily invade him with almost any comp. And I really think invading has a lot of potential to it. By the way, I also got a new cable. Look, I got a new cable. So let's hope this one doesn't crash. And I'm playing Orianna against Ahri, and this Ahri is actually a really good player. So it's not gonna be an easy lane, of course. So for my team, I'm just a substitute player because I play every single role and I don't want to be a main player right now. I want to focus on YouTube, and unfortunately our mid laner did not show up, so I had to play it, you know. And as you can see, our top lane just got a kill on Gragas. So okay, about this video, what is so special about this video? Why did I put rotations in the title? I don't really know what I put in the title, but I know already what kind of title I'm gonna make. So in this game, when I was playing mid lane, I did amazing rotations. Like I was everywhere on the map, and you'll see later on in the video what I mean. And I really want you to pay close attention to the way that I play mid lane in this game especially. Like already right now, Ahri goes to my jungler, I follow immediately. I'm never gonna let him alone. And here I actually get caught out, which kinda sucks. Like when you're playing mid lane, you're literally the middle, like you're in the middle of the map. You are the one that can rotate top, can rotate bot, can rotate to jungle here, rotate there, everywhere. You can go everywhere. Like the bot laner cannot go to top lane. It's gonna take too long. I mean, he can, but he has to backport and then come. It's gonna take too long. You can rotate to every place in the map in less than like 10 seconds. So it's very important that your rotation game is better than the enemy mid laner. And that is why I wanted to upload this video, because first of all, it's really amazing gameplay because it's you know, it's like pro teams against each other. And second of all, I did amazing rotation. And I'm actually in voice chat with my teammates. That's why I'm not picking enemy missing. So as a mid laner, you always want to say when the enemy mid laner is missing. Like right now, I'm telling my teammates in call, careful, he's missing. I told my bot laners that I think he's going to bot lane. That's why they backed off a little bit. He actually backed off, so you know, it's okay. Like it's better to be cautious than to die unnecessarily. So here I tell them again, Ahri is going to bot lane. I'm telling my Seraphim and the other guy, and every time he comes back, I also tell them. See, this is a very important thing that you guys cannot actually see in the video, but when you're playing solo queue, say it in the chat. Like when he's missing, well, there's actually a ping for that. And here, look, I follow. I am not gonna let the Ahri go to my bot lane without me being there too. Because I don't want my bot lane to be at a disadvantage. Whenever he's there, I'll be there too. Or I'm gonna hard push the lane. So now again, I tell my team, Ahri is missing. And they're gonna be careful now because I told them. And yet, like, do you see my point here? Every time the enemy mid laner misses and you think he's rotating to a lane, tell your team, please don't be that mid laner that doesn't even ping it. Please, please, okay? Because those are the most tilting teammates ever. Ping your team. Tell your team. It's like so good. Oh, and what I do here? Okay, wait. I'm gonna tell you what I did here. What am I doing here? I told my team, fight, dragon, fight, 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 fight. Why am I telling... Wait, let me ask you. You know what? I'm gonna ask you guys. Why am I telling my team to fight? I'm not gonna give you the answer this video. I'm gonna give you the answer next video. So I really want you to rewind this video and observe what was happening, why I told my team to fight. Okay, just let me know, okay? Let's go. Let's just watch this fight. And we just completely smashed them. And I'm not gonna say anything else because I want you guys to think and put down a comment, you know, telling me why I told my team to go dragon. I told them force it, force it. And I gave a reason, but I'm not gonna tell you guys the reason yet. And our top laner is just pushing top. You know, he's gonna get a turret and... Well, he's actually not gonna get a turret because Gragas is there. But here, I did a rotation dragon, easy dragon. And there is more to it. Again, I'll come back to it in the next video. Okay, what do I do here? I see my two laners backporting. Top lane is missing, bot lane is missing, jungle is... Everyone is missing from the enemy. I need to be careful. And I know... Okay, another thing. I see that the jungler is in the red side. I told my team, jungle is red side. And here he shows up. Knowing where the enemy jungler is also gonna be really nice for you in solo queue. And the way that you can do this is just type in the chat like jungle red. But you can type jungle like JGL. Like you don't have to type it out. Just... Oh, and here I get caught. Look at this. I tried to panic ult, but I just... Unfortunately, I got caught by the Ari charm. It's just really dangerous. I was just overextending here. This was a really bad mistake. So, whenever you know where the enemy jungle is, and I do this a lot in solo queue, tell your team, enemy jungle red, enemy jungle blue. Okay, let me give you examples of how you can know where the jungler is, okay? Example 1. You warded the blue in early game, and you don't see the jungler at the blue, then you know he's at the red buff. So you ping enemy jungle red. Second example, in the early game, if you see the enemy bot laner and the enemy support coming a little later to the lane, you know that they leashed the jungler. And here we did a beautiful... Look at me and Mozilla fighting. We're just monsters. I give him the shields, he goes in and we get the kill. So, okay, what was I talking about? If you see the enemy bot laner and support coming a little late to the lane, then you can be 90% sure that they leashed their jungler. So you can ping enemy jungle red. These are just some ways. Oh, also, of course, another ways that you saw in the video here, when he pops that vision thingy, you know, the thing that gives you like vision, you know that the jungler is there. I mean, unless the mid laner did it, but I knew that the mid laner did not do that. There are actually more ways, but you have to be very creative about this. You have to think like the jungler, try to predict his movements, and when you know almost for sure where he is, tell your team. Don't keep it to yourself, because let's say enemy jungler is top lane or Baron lane, sorry, but yeah, enemy jungler is Baron lane. You tell your team that he's Baron lane, and you have like a super aggressive composition in bot lane. Then bot lane can go super aggressive without being afraid to get ganked. Why can they do that? Because you told them. Because trust me, people are not gonna be as smart as you after you watch my video. Okay, no, that sounds so stupid. No, like you're gonna be a step ahead of the enemy. This is what I mean. Like being a step ahead of the enemy, knowing where they are, and sharing that advantage of knowing these things to your team is gonna grant you an even bigger advantage. Like, of course, it's good that you know it, but it's even better if your entire team knows it. That is why you need to communicate these things. And here, they all like kind of backed off. So what am I telling my team here? Push mid lane. Push mid lane, push bot lane, just push lanes. We can just, you know, put some pressure here. And here we did some damage. We're putting some pressure. We're dealing damage to the enemy champions. So this is really good. We have a really good composition for doing things like this. As I mentioned many times in my videos before, look at the strengths of your compositions. And what are our strengths? We can like zone. We can zone so well because we have Seraphim and Orianna. Like I can zone them with my balls and okay. That... Why did I say that? Now everyone is gonna put that time step in the comments and like, HellsDevil out of context. And here, okay, here I made a huge mistake because I did not pay attention. What did I not pay attention to? I did not pay attention to the fact that Ari already ulted one time. So it's really easy for her to dodge my ultimate. So I should definitely not have used my ultimate there. But here I get some amazing poke. And this is what I mean with the zoning. These are the powers of our composition. And here we do a fight. Like I've already poked two of them to half-life, and it's just an easy fight for us. And like as you can see, we as a team are always grouping up for these objectives. And if we're not grouping up, one guy is split pushing. It's one of these two things. We either group up or we split push. And trust me, this is not only gonna be good in 5-man queue or like competitive. This is also gonna be good in solo queue. Let me give you examples. Like when you're playing Baron lane, you're likely gonna be the one that's gonna be separated from your team because you're like not close to the dragon. You're on the other side of the map. So you often have two choices. Choice 1 is rotate to dragon. Choice 2 is split push. You have to do one of these two things. If you don't do one of these two things, you're actually trolling as a Baron laner. And as a mid laner, you always have to rotate. Unless you know that you cannot fight and you have to give away the dragon. You know? Every role has a different thought process, and I explain all the thought processes on my YouTube channel when I play the roles. I've played every single role on my YouTube channel already, and I'm planning to continue to play all the roles. And I really hope that you guys can learn a lot from those types of videos. So wait, what are we planning here? So 5 of us are hovering around the mid lane. 5 of the enemies are also hovering around the mid lane. There's obviously going on something here because the Baron is up. And okay, what are we telling each other here? Zone them. Me and Seraphim need to zone them, like deal damage. We need to get free damage, poke them, you know. And when they go in, we have a really nice anti-engage composition. We have Shyvana, we have Misfortune, we have me on Orianna, we even have Jarvan. We have such a good composition. So here I don't like this. He just uses his ultimate and says go Baron. This is coin flip. And oh, look at my ultimate, by the way. I did such a beautiful ult. And this is just... This is a throw. This is a massive throw. Now, what went wrong here? What went wrong? Okay. Our jungler thought that we could like rush the Baron. He just used his ultimate and he thought we were gonna be able to rush it. Now, our Mozilla was not on the same page as our jungler. He wanted to go in. And I actually prefer his call because I could shoot my ball over the wall and ult them and we could get a really nice engage. But if only me and Mozilla are engaging, it's not gonna be enough. He just died because he's 1v5 or we're 2v5. Now we have to deal with Baron. We gave them bounties and everything. This was just unnecessary. Like, we were ahead and we're giving them a chance to come back now. You should not do these coin flip things when you're ahead. You should take the fights because if you're ahead, take the fights. Don't risk it. Don't risk a 50-50 Baron like that. Don't risk these things. You can risk things like this when you're behind. Because, you know, then you have to make the plays to get back to the game. But when you're ahead, don't do things like this. When you're ahead, you just have to stay calm. You have to continue snowballing your advantage. And don't make these stupid plays. So what we do here is just defend. Like, we're gonna lose turrets. We're gonna lose things here. It is what it is. So here I tried to save the Jarvan. I only have my shield to save him, but unfortunately I don't make it. Yeah, this is so bad. This is so bad. And also the Seraphim getting caught here. Ooh. Like, this is how you throw a game. Okay, I also want you guys to learn from the mistakes we make as a team, because what we did as a team is afterwards we talked about this mistake and we actually learned a lot from it. Like what I just mentioned in the video is also what we were talking about. Like, we should not do these coin flip things when we are ahead. Like, look at what we're doing now. We keep throwing, we keep giving them free kills, and I'm just chilling in mid lane here, pushing out the mid lane, but they're likely gonna be getting this dragon. Like, our Shyvana actually didn't die, so that might have saved the dragon for us. So here I'm likely gonna be warding the dragon. And they already got it. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, we couldn't... Yeah, it's just... Nah. This sucks. And, okay, when things like these happen in game, of course they're gonna happen. Like, sometimes you're gonna make a throw. You still need to stay focused. Think of your win condition. What is our win condition? Me and Seraphim, like, hard poking them and doing the big CC. And that is what we stay focused on in this game. We don't get discouraged because we died, like, or we did this huge throw. We just stay focused, think of the next move. He tells me to get blue buff, so I get the cooldown reduction and the energy. And we're gonna be ready to fight very soon, you know? Don't give up on the games, okay? Because, like, this is a massive throw and you could get very discouraged by this. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, it's okay. Throws happen. Oh yeah, what I told my team here is I need... Yeah, this is a good point of the game. I told my team, don't fight. I need Rabadon's cap. And when I have 900 gold, you can see I have 800 now. When I have 900 gold, there it is. I can get a Rabadon's cap at 900 gold. And I told my team, when I have a Rabadon's cap, we're gonna fight. Unfortunately, Baron is spawning, but the enemies don't know that I am backing off here. So you might think it's risky to back off, but the enemies don't have any vision on me like they don't know that I was backing off, so they're likely not gonna start Baron because it's too risky. So I backed off, got my Rabadons, and the enemy Ahri only has 2 items. I have 3 items. This is actually a huge advantage for us in a team fight. I don't like this engage. Yeah, unfortunately the Jarvan dies. But let's see how this goes. My stasis was actually beautiful. I need to flash out. I deal so much damage. Misfortune deals so much damage. We still completely aced them. And the Misfortune the Misfortune just went ham on them. Okay, I did something really good in this fight too. What was it that I did well? The stasis. So, this is actually the second time already in a video where I played mid lane, where I had a beautiful stasis that really saved us the game. And wait, I need to show you guys something here. Wait. Oh, this is so important. Look at this. Look at this. I'm sorry, I forgot. Look at what the Misfortune is gonna do. Look. He's tanking the turret. Now, why is he tanking the turret? Look, he's tanking the turret. He's taking so much damage, but why is he doing it? Why? Let me tell you why. And now you're gonna see why. I think you will find the answer yourself without me saying it. Look at the minions. Just look at the minions. Look. We barely had enough minions. And we finished the game because Misfortune tanked the turret instead of the minions. So this is this is something that you should wait. I should really not ignore this part of the video because this is something that I don't think many people know about. So when you kill all of the enemies and you think you might be able to finish the game, but you don't have a lot of minions, what do? You tank the turrets. Don't let your minions tank the turrets, because the Nexus is gonna do huge damage to your minions, and if you let the turrets tank, or if you let the minions tank the turrets too, then you maybe won't have enough minions for the Nexus. If the Misfortune didn't tank the turrets there, then we would not have finished this game. So this was the game-winning play. This is so important. This is actually... Oh, this was so beautifully played. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys learned a lot about how you should play mid lane in this video. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.